It's the 17th of October, and I'm camped at what has to be one of the crappiest campsites I've ever had. What basically is a parking lot, gravel parking lot. I came in after dark, couldn't find anything else. This was described as a tent site on gut hooks, so I guess it is. But as I'm packing up this morning, I discover a problem. And the problem is that, because I was going to put them on, I somehow have lost my rain pants. Yeah, so at a minimum, even if it doesn't rain anymore today, my pants are going to get wet just by moving through the underbrush. And I have been carrying them with my rain jacket here in the upper pocket here, both of them in that mesh pocket, so they're always handy. And I've always been thinking, yeah, I hope, one of them doesn't fall out, one or the other doesn't fall out. Well, they must have, because they were both there yesterday. And I've gone through everything, unless somehow they're like underneath the tent. Or, well, I'll look as I backtrack on the trail here to get back onto the PCT. I'm quarter mile, half mile off of it right now. But I've gone through everything. And that's something you want to discover on the rainy day. Yeah, okay. Woke up this morning at 5:30, just a little bit before, thinking, I wanted to wake up at 4:30. So I could get hiking by 6. I was so upset with myself for not waking up earlier, waking up at 5:30. Oh, there's a deer looking at me. Huh. 2 of them. Aww. Let me stop and put it on the other camera. Kind of curious. It's an interesting gate. Okay, you just keep on. Must be a mama and her young one. Still hanging on. Together. Okay, well, the deer is still there, watching me watch them as I make this video. Their ears all perked up. But I was so upset with myself for not getting up at 4:30 that when I did awake at 5:30, I promptly rolled over and went to sleep for another hour. So it's going to be late. I don't know what it is. It's like 7:30 now or something like that. And I'm still not on the trail. Heading into Dunsmuir, maybe to Shasta, but probably to Dunsmuir today. So it's going to be a shorter day. I wanted to get in there at like 2. There go the deer. So it'll probably be later in the afternoon. Have to resupply. Find some rain pants, something. Okay, moving on. I'm stopping for my first break to sort of adjust my layering here. Still upset with myself for somehow losing my rain pants. And as I discovered just about 3 minutes ago, that probably, at least in part due to my distraction for concentrating on my rain pants, I didn't do due diligence this morning when I left camp and went by the good water source to check where the next water source was. It's over 8 miles away, and with a 1,500-foot climb in between. And I actually dumped out a small amount of water in camp, figuring I would find the right rational amount of water to carry based on where the next water source is. So, as is often the case, when one negative thing happens, it can cascade into other negative things, none of which are catastrophic. I'll, get through this 8.3 or whatever, but I'm going to be thirsty. And you have to sort of compartmentalize this and not ensure that one bad decision, bad move, doesn't put yourself in a cascading series of bad moves that does end up putting yourself in danger or not being able to achieve whatever goal you're trying to do for the day. So, a little annoyed with myself, trying to make this a teaching moment for myself, though. Yeah. So that is Mount Shasta, shrouded in the clouds. Still, partly cloudy today. Let me back up here so I can show this other feature here. You can see, whoa, ooh, nearly fell off the trail there. Okay, anyway, here's this like cinder cone. I don't know what the name of that mountain is. I tried looking it up on my map, and I don't have the proper maps loaded onto my gut hooks, so I don't know what that one's called, but something to research, I guess. Well, that's pretty cool. Let me guess. That's Castle Crags. It's just a guess, but I know there's a place like that, named that, coming up here. That's pretty dramatic. That's cool. I like that. Looking forward to seeing that closer, maybe. Well, I'm coming up on I-5, and Soda Springs Road, I think, is the crossroad. Towns of Costella are one way. That's small. Really small, apparently. Dunsmuir to the north on I-5. And further than that, Mount Shasta. I'm probably going to go into Dunsmuir. I still haven't decided. But as I was hiking along, I realized something. Today I've passed a milestone. I'm probably, well, now I'm less than a mile from I-5, so more than 1,500 miles since Campo, California, and then adding on to that the 507 miles, I think it is, that were in Washington State. I've done over 2,000 miles on the PCT now. So, yeah, 2,000 on the PCT today, done. So, yeah, 650 or a little bit less now to go.